What's good, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, man, back at it. I was watching this video, man, with Crick Mack, and he was talking about pretty much explaining himself because he was getting a lot of feedback on how he was able to get out so fast if he had caught another case. And he was explaining how he got a 10-day flash and he did 5 days because in the county it's day and night. You know what I'm saying? One day counts as two. They count it day and night. So I just wanted to give my input just as somebody that went through a similar situation with when I got out for doing my 10 years, I was only out 2 months and I ended up catching a felony evading. So when I caught my felony evading, I was actually, prior to that, I was going to work and I was checking in with my PO and I hadn't had no police contact. Like I was doing good. So when I caught that case, anytime you get busted and you're on parole probation, they put a hold on you. They put a hold on you just to notify your PO that you got arrested. And they have a couple of days to figure out what they're going to do with you. Either if they're going to violate you by giving you more time, or they're going to slap you with the ankle monitor, or whatever they're going to do. You know what I mean? But if your PO doesn't violate you, then the hold gets lifted and you're able to bail out. If you know you're capable of coming up with the bail. You know what I mean? So when I caught that felony evading, I had a parole hold on me for like 4 days, and finally my PO lifted it, and my wife seen it, and she bailed me out. So when I got out, it was on a Friday. So I just called my PO and I'm like, "Hey, check this out, I'm out." And he's like, "Hey, look, come see me on Monday." So I go and I see him on Monday, and I'm thinking like, man, this was gonna lock me up, you know. So when I go, he's like, "Hey, look, check this out. Like, to be honest, like, I'm upset, you know. Like, I'm disappointed in you, man. Like, you was doing good. When I got the phone call that you was busted, man, like, I thought they had the wrong person, you know. But he was like, look, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap you with cause I had an ankle monitor GPS, so cause I was on high control. So he's like, you was about to get off of that ankle monitor in a couple of weeks, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend it. Instead of you doing now the 90 days, you're gonna do 6 months. So he's like, I'm not gonna give you time, but you're gonna have the GPS longer than you were supposed to. And I was like, man, for sure, good looking out. You know what I mean? So I do see where Quit Mac said that because he was doing good and he's been doing community service and all kinds of shit, how his PO was able to show him love and just give him the 10-day flash on that. So just wanted to touch on this, man. Just somebody that's been through the similar situation. That is possible. You know what I mean? When you pick up a new case, keep in mind your PO has nothing to do with that new case. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go to court for that new case. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you do bail out or whatever the situation, you know what I mean? Your PO has the option to either just hit you with a violation in there or however they want to go about it. You know what I mean? So, boy is speaking facts. You know what I mean? And for those of y'all, you know, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? If you don't know, just don't run your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like always, unity, prosperity, and respect, man. Above all, boy Santo G, man. Out.